Hey, welcome to Mod and Pop Thrift. Trying to balance reselling and family life. Woo! And not break my neck playing with thrift store finds. Let's get into it. So right now we're out playing with this bolo in the rain. This was $4.99 bongo balance board. Look what they're worth. Mod and Pop Thrift.
Mod and Pop Thrift. Mod and Pop Thrift.
Hey guys, we are at the St. Louis Science Center and they have a display that I thought was pertinent to resellers. If you find an old school Nintendo and you take these 6 screws out of it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then these 2 pieces come apart, and this thing right here is probably your problem. That thing you can buy for $7. It's called a 72 pin connector, and so if you got a flashing light, that's the most likely the problem. And then if you see this chip right here, let me see if I can line it up. That one, if you come in 4 pins over and you pull that 4th pin right there, just with a flathead screwdriver, just break that one. Then your machine will probably work right again.
I am horrible at this game. I mean, you're just jumping on all the buttons. I'm probably supposed to.
So they have a big video game display in this thing, and I think it's kind of funny. I own a bunch of those. I own both of those. I don't own that. I own that. Is that the new Minnie? No, that says it's the original. I have owned Rob, but I don't currently. If you don't know, Nintendo started out as a trading card company. I own both of those, that, and that. Proof positive that my collection is museum quality. Should I put one of these in at home?
This is a message from the emergency broadcaster.
What? Oh my God! Stand right there, okay? That is 80 miles an hour away. Oh my goodness!
You guys want to do a couple what's olds? Let's do some what's olds. Sold 25 items over the weekend. 8 of them were hats. 4x8x6, 4x6x8, whatever's. Bill facing the front, and then you can kind of tuck the sides in and push it. Sometimes you need to push the lid down a little bit, but you're not going to squish the brim or flatten the bill. And then you just tape that up. 8 boxes, 8 hats. Fanny packs are still doing super well. Let me turn towards the light. Fanny packs are still doing super well, and Marlboro as a brand is coming up. And so I knew when I found this for 50 cents at a garage sale, it would sell pretty quick. It sold for $21 and change. Look, there's the top of my head. How crazy is that? All right, let's do the rest of the what solds. This Mario game, I'm thinning out the herd on the Nintendo collectibles because some of these games are getting crazy high prices, and I am just not that. I'm more into having the money, and I have nothing into most of this stuff. So anyway, Mario game sold for $30. That's not our standard Mario game. It's the arcade game that came out before Super Mario Brothers. It's not Super. Just say that. Ren and Stimpy, I picked these things up for $1 a piece at the Dollar Tree. They were at the register, and I cleaned out that particular store. So I got 4 sets of the Ren and Stimpy as a pair, and that sold for $9.47, which wasn't great. It's not going to be great return. Not necessarily the best buy. Doodlebear I picked up for $1.99. You're supposed to be able to marker on it and then wash it and the marker comes off. This one looked like it had really never been marked on, or it came clean every time. Sold for $21.99. Now this is the like 20-inch one, and there's several sizes. Obviously the bigger the better on that. This red Casey's cup, I've been selling some Casey's cups pretty well. Sold for $19.99. I believe that's free shipping. And it'll be first class in a 4x8x6 box. So it'll cost me like probably $5 to ship, and I paid 50 cents. No, I paid $1 for the bigger ones. Men's Lucky Jeans have a 100% sell-through rate. Buy them if they're reasonably priced. These were $4.99, sold for $19.99. So it's not a huge profit. I paid $5. It'll cost me $8 to ship them, so I'm 13 plus fees. Maybe I'm 15. I made $5 on my $5 investment, but these sold in 3 days, and I'm okay with doubling my money if it's going to sell that fast, even if it's just a little bit of money. This Eaton shirt, let's talk about that for just a second. This probably didn't sell because of the Eaton. Probably didn't really sell because it's just an old single stitch shirt. This is a black tag. Screen stars, and for whatever reason, screen stars is something that people look for, and this black tag screen stars is one that people look for. So if you see, like, this was $2.48. If you see a black tag screen stars on a shirt that is in multiple, like if you find the same camel t-shirt and it's black screen stars or like Fruit of the Loom tags, the screen stars one's going to be worth more. I don't know why. So that black screen stars tag is a thing to look out for. That sold for $12.99, and which, I mean, $12.99 t-shirts, it's nothing to really make a fuss about, but I thought I would mention that black screen stars is something that people look for. This Barbie is kind of something to fuss about. I paid $1 for it. You guys saw it on a video the other day. I picked it up at a garage sale, kind of a flea market thing, and I had it listed for $109, which was kind of the top end of the market, just to see what happened. And I sent out an offer when I had like 9 watchers for like $99, and this guy came at me at $75, and I was like, how's it $83.99? And I don't remember why I came up with that number, but that's the number that I landed on. And it sold, and I'm happy it did. And that's free shipping, but I mean, at my $1 investment, plus even if it cost me $12 to ship, I'm still netting like $65. That's why I think it's okay to take some chances on things like the Ren and Stimpy and the Men's Lucky Jeans, where I only doubled my $5, is because occasionally I also turn $1 into $65. I bought a box of hockey cards the other day and sold them for $12.99 plus shipping. Sports cards are really big right now, but these were not good sports cards, but I knew they would sell because everybody's buying every sports card they can get because it's an inflated market right now and there's a lot of money to be made. I wouldn't necessarily invest long term unless you're finding Mickey Mantles still. This Ever-Ready lantern, the package isn't in really good shape, but it is still sealed in the package, and it's from, I think, 1996. It was another thing I got the same day as I got that Barbie stuff. It was in a really recent video where I said the thumbnail is I had to go back for this thing. The title is something else, just like keyword salad. I just kind of like, these are the keywords, let me just jumble them into something that's reasonably a sentence. You've probably noticed. So this lantern sold for for $17.99 free shipping, but I have like $1 into it. Crystal Radio set I have $2 into, and it sold real quick for $17.99 free shipping. I didn't know if it was necessarily even going to go that high. I got it to show it to my wife and see if it was something she was interested in, because she's probably going to end up teaching engineering classes next year, and that vintage engineering thing I thought she might like. Plush Dio. I picked up a bunch of these. These are all droids from the Star Wars series, as different Star Wars movies. And these are based on a Disney attraction where you build your own droid. But these are plushes that you don't build yourself, but I think they come apart and you can stick like the ball off the top of BB-8 onto the head of R2-D2 or something like that. Anyway, this one's Dio. And it sold for $17.89 free shipping. I paid $2 for it. I bought them in order to get the complete sets of 4, and then there was only 1 left, and I was like, I'll grab it. So it sold first. This complete sets of 4, I paid $2 a piece for, and I'm asking like $70, including shipping. This plush Dalmatian I picked up. Boy, I don't remember where I picked it up, and that's pretty odd. I normally do remember where I pick everything up. This plush Dalmatian sold for $14.90 free shipping. It'll probably still make it first class, but just barely. Obviously, if I don't remember where and I picked it up, I don't remember what I paid for it, but I wouldn't have paid much. And then this Yankee Towel was something that I got. I remember where the price tag was on it. Anyway, this Yankee Beach Towel, I know I paid $2.50 for it this week. And it sold for $19.99. And I don't remember if that was shipping or not, but you'll see it on the big board. I mean, Goodwill's as good as a gas station for a bathroom stop on a road trip, right? Is that a, oh no, it's not a TV, it's a... So we're finding some pretty decent stuff. I just found stuff feel good.
I'm done. 7 and 8.
And a whole mess of...
Wait, Effie, you can't peel it.
I found this. I don't even want it for the Wheaties box that's in there. I just want the case for $5.
Hey, Dad.
So they have all these plush, and they're all different crazy prices. No, I have 4 and you have 1. But then there's a shark, and it's weird in a hoodie. This is Clarice from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and she's Build-A-Bear. But I can't comp it, and it's $4. This is Fao Schwartz. And it's $6, but it's enormous. She is dirty, and he is really nice. I'm tempted on this one without knowing the pricing. And one. This is a $10 shoe. This is a $19.99 shoe at Walmart. Goodwill's used price is $25. That's insane. $45 for a used pair of Nikes. I wonder if they know what morels are. $30. Okay, so that's a weird Monopoly, but this is fun. This is a really nice vintage Norman Rockwell for $3.99. This I don't know anything about, but we're gonna find out because I suspect it's real good. All right, so this is everything we got. Not that. Everything we got from the thrift stores. Let's look at it real quick. Ghetto Blaster boombox. This isn't really a Ghetto Blaster. It's kind of too small to be that. $3.99 untested. I didn't notice until I got it home that it was missing that. The AM/FM switch, but it's switched onto FM, so I don't think it'll make a lot of difference other than it's incomplete. Future's so bright you gotta wear shades. Paid $6.99, which is probably too much, but he comps for like 30-ish sold. Help me out. Travis, somebody, tell me what this lid goes to. I think it might be Magnolite. Anyway, for $2, I'm going to make some money selling a lid to somebody's cast aluminum vintage pot. This is a very underappreciated Turtles series. You guys know I'm a big giant Ninja Turtles fan. So this is a bath towel. It's $2. The 2003 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Do you guys remember this brand? I think a couple of my friends when I lived in Louisiana in the 90s had this brand. Gimme. Like all that stuff where Taz and Bugs Bunny are dressed like rappers from the early 90s. This is what they were imitating. This look that this Gimme jersey has. So I felt like it was probably good. Anyway, it's vintage, made in the US, $4.99. This I shouldn't have bought, but I couldn't not. My kid picks it up and he's like, "That's funny." And I was like, "What's it say?" "Yo, Holmes, smell you later." And I was like, "That's Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. We're getting it." It was $3.99. Probably won't make money on that. This is single stitch Wildwood Productions, extra large, 100% cotton, made in the US. It was $3.99. I feel like I can do some research and figure out what that image is. That's gonna be money. Couple of remotes, Go Video, DVD, and Yamaha. I think this one might be something real good. It's probably a newer DVD player, or maybe it's audio. We'll figure it out. It's worth the 99 cents. They both had battery backs. They didn't have corrosion inside. They weren't universals. So I normally expect to make $6 or $8 selling them. And they're super easy. I just have them all out in a bucket in the storeroom. This I'm going to have to do a little bit of finding on. It's Mickey and Minnie in that older style. It says, "And they lived happily ever after." Somebody peeled the sticker off the bottom, and then it was $3.99 at Goodwill. It looks like a music box, but it doesn't have anything on the bottom to play music. Some of these I wouldn't recommend you pick up. Like the Muppets. My boys have a VHS player in their room. They like Muppets. I like that they like Muppets. If those aren't worth anything, we'll keep them. Couple of gems here. These I would recommend you pick up. This is Christopher Lee as Dracula. This is the original Scream, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which, in my opinion, is better than the show. Hate me in the comments. Candyman. This is one I picked up because I think it's awesome. It's Earth Girls Are Easy, Jeff Goldblum, Gina Davis, classic. Grateful Dead from the vault. The dishes are done, dude.
Dishes are done, man.
Jurassic Park. I just sold my Jurassic Park lot. The Craft. So like horror, occult things. Unfortunately, you should probably always pick up. And even Addams Family, I suspect, would fit into that. So I got Addams Family and Addams Family Values. This, if I didn't pick this up, I would be mad at myself. This is Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, and it probably isn't worth anything. But I wasn't leaving it behind for 10 cents. The other Addams Family, this one, Ernest P. Worrell. Now this one is missing the plastic, or missing the label, and this thing is a mess. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but it looks like somebody crumpled it up and put it back together. So this one's probably not worth anything, but for 10 cents, I wasn't going to leave it there. But if you get 6 or 8 Ernests together, it's the commercials that he did before they started making movies. They're worth some money in small lots. Resident Evil has the evil tie-in and the video game tie-in. This one is probably the most valuable of what I picked up. It's Cat Dog. It's an orange Nickelodeon tape. It probably comps around $20 because you can't. Cat Dog is nowhere. And now maybe it'll come down if it comes onto Paramount with Sponge. This is Young Guns, the Ultimate Fighting Championship, 1999. These old WWF VHS, they sell reasonably well. This may not sell by itself. I may have to have a lot, but I picked it up because it was 10 cents. The place where the shoes were insanely priced, these size 13 Cole Haan, I haven't comped them yet, but Cole Haans do really well. And this style of shoe, this ankle boot wingtip ankle boot does really well. So I'm just going to guess and say that's probably $35 plus shipping. I paid $5.99. Jayhawks coffee mug. It is Final Four 1993. This is a vintage Henley. A Henley is basically a t-shirt with a button like a polo, only a polo. What makes it a polo is the collar. So this is a Henley single stitch Winston Racing pocket Henley. Picked it up for $4.99. I have sold these red Winston Racing single stitch shirts before, not the Henley, but it'll sell for $19.99 free shipping. And the last thing I have to show you, this big patch St. Louis Majestic brand. Majestic is a higher end brand. This one is made in the US, extra large. Got that big nice patch on it. It is not single stitch, but that's a nice shirt. It was $4.99. It's blank on the back, which means it's not going to get dragged down by being an Albert Pujols, and he doesn't play for them anymore. So that's a good shirt. I think that's everything that we picked up at the thrift stores the other day. I think that's everything for the video. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, clicking on that link to see 2 Flippin Puppets, not just 1, 2, and checking out the link in my description for my link tree. You can go find me on Facebook, Instagram, Depop, here, eBay, wherever you want. Thanks for sticking it out, guys. You are the best. Oh, come on. I need it to roll back that way just a touch, but not too much.